Hi everyone, this is Tutor Marife MCP. I create math tutorial videos that could serve as your supplemental learning resources. In this video, you will learn how to graph this given linear inequality in two variables. I have 2x minus y less than 3. The graph of a linear inequality is a shaded half plane that satisfies the inequality. It contains all the ordered pairs that produce a true inequality statement when the values of x and y coordinates are substituted into the inequality. The half plane is bounded by a dashed line when the given inequality symbol is less than or greater than. A dashed boundary line means that the points on the line do not satisfy the inequality. Use a solid line as a boundary line when the given inequality symbol is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. In other words, if there is an equal component to the symbol, then you are going to use a solid line as a boundary line. A solid line means that the points on the line itself satisfy the given inequality. So for this inequality, the symbol used is less than, therefore we should use a dashed boundary line. For this problem, we have two main goals. Our first goal is to be able to sketch the dashed boundary line that divides the xy plane into two half planes. The second goal is to be able to determine which of the two half planes contains all the ordered pairs that produce a true statement when the x and y coordinates are substituted into the given inequality, and then shade that half plane. To accomplish our first goal, that is to be able to sketch the dashed boundary line that divides the xy plane into two half planes, let's replace the inequality sign with an equal sign. From 2x minus y less than 3, we have 2x minus y equals 3 as the equation of our dashed boundary line. How do we graph a linear equation? We have three basic methods. First, by finding 2 points or plotting points. Second, by using the y-intercept and slope. Third, by using the x and y intercepts. It doesn't matter which method you use as long as you're able to sketch the boundary line correctly. So for this problem, I will be using the first method, which is finding 2 points or plotting points. In finding 2 points, you can pick any value of x. Okay, so for my first point, I will choose a negative value for x. I will choose x is equal to -1 and then solve for the corresponding y coordinate of x equals -1. If x is equal to -1, replace x with -1 and solve for y. 2 times -1 minus y equals 3. 2 times -1 is equal to -2 minus y equals 3. I am solving for y. If I will transpose the negative y into the right side of the equation, it becomes positive y. So I will isolate y on the right side instead of on the left side. When you transpose a term from one side of the equation to the other side of the equation, don't forget to change the sign of the term. So negative y becomes positive y when transposed to the right side. I will also transpose 3 to the left side. Again, change the sign of the term when transposed to the other side. Keep -2 on the left side of the equation. 3 becomes -3 on the left side when transposed. Therefore, the value of y when x is equal to -1 is -2 minus 3 or -5. My first point has coordinates x equals -1, y equals -5. Let's plot this point. X is equal to -1, Y is equal to -5. This is my first point. I need another point to be able to sketch the boundary line. For my second point, I will pick a positive value of X. If X is equal to 1, let's solve for the corresponding Y coordinate. 2 times 1 minus Y equals 3. Again, I will transpose the negative Y into the other side of the equation to make it positive. Negative Y becomes positive Y when transposed to the right side. I will again transpose 3 to the left side to collect the constant terms on one side of the equation. So 2 times 1 is equal to 2. 3 becomes -3 on the left side when transposed. The value of Y when X is equal to 1 is 2 minus 3 or -1. My second point is at X equals 1, Y equals -1. Let's plot this point. This is the second point. We're now ready to sketch the dashed boundary line. Let's just draw a line passing through the 2 points. This boundary line divides the XY plane into 2 half planes. After sketching the dashed boundary line that divides the XY plane into 2 half planes, let's proceed to our final goal, that is to determine which of the 2 half planes contains all the ordered pairs that produce a true inequality statement when the values of X and Y coordinates are substituted into the inequality and then shade that half plane. To decide on that, let's pick a test point. A test point could be any point not on the boundary line. The best test point that we could pick is the origin. Why the origin? Because it's the easiest to work with. Its coordinates are both 0. X is equal to 0, Y is equal to 0. Of course, you could pick other point than the origin because it really doesn't matter which test point you pick as long as it is not on the boundary line. Okay, so let's test the origin if it satisfies the inequality. Our inequality is 2x minus y less than 3. Let's replace x and y with the coordinates of the origin. X is 0, y is 0. 2 times 0 minus 0 is less than 3. 2 times 0 is equal to 0. 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. 0 is less than 3. Is this a true inequality statement, 0 less than 3? 0 less than 3 is a true inequality statement. Therefore, we should shade the half plane that contains our test point. This is the half plane that contains the test point origin. Let's shade it. This is the answer to our given problem. That's it. If you have any questions, you want further clarification, or you simply want to give a feedback on this video, feel free to post your comment. Again, this is Tutor Marife MCP. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video.